Okay, so oh, sorry. So okay, back to the key areas we're leveraging on today. We're going to be talking about affiliate marketing, copywriting, and content marketing. We're going to explain that, cryptocurrencies slash forex trading, and we're also going to be talking about video editing and digital course creation. Okay, so these are key areas. I'm just picking out these five because they are also very lucrative. It's something you can actually start today. You can also start learning on how to leverage on this area. So let's go to it. We're going to be talking about affiliate marketing. So what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is basically the process of earning a commission by promoting other people's products or companies' products. You find a product you like, you promote it, and you get to earn a commission for every sale that occurs on that particular product. So let's say I'm into cosmetics. I'm into cosmetics, and it treats a particular issues that most ladies are actually having, and I'm able to have a good testimonies about okay how these products have actually helped few ladies or quite a number of ladies. As an affiliate marketer, what I just have to do is to reach out to the owner of this product, and bargain a commission. Let's say the product is selling for $50. I could bargain a commission and say, oh, um, I want to be able to earn 10% or $10 from every sales that come through me once I promote this product. So the owner of the product could consider and say, okay, fine. Let me see how possible it is. The owner of the product could say, um, I'm going to give you maybe $8 from every sales that comes through you. And if that's favorable for you, you can say, okay, fine, deal. Let's do it. And when you promote this product, people buy it, and you get to make money from uh, that particular product that you sold. You're not the owner of the product. You actually love the product. You've seen the benefits of the product, and you believe that people can also benefit from the product. In doing that, you're promoting the product for others to be able to buy this product and use for themselves and have the same testimony you have. But in that process, you're also making money from it. So this is what it's all about: affiliate marketing. There's so many platforms that offer a lot of products that you can actually sell. So let me go to let me take you to the web again. So let's look at one of the platforms that you can also check their products out. CJ.com. There are a lot of products actually. There are a lot of platforms actually that offer products whereby you can promote and make money from. There's you could also have your friends or family that are into amazing things, that are doing very well, they're having feedback. Leverage on that. Talk to them. Tell them, okay, um, talk to them. Say, oh, come on, I want you to. I want you to give me a commission when I sell your product. Sorry, sorry. Okay. Sorry, someone is saying you can hear me. Can you hear me? Please type yes, you can hear me, please. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, awesome. Okay, awesome. So, back to the web. So, so back to the web. We're looking at the CJ.com platform, where you can be able to also register as an affiliate. When you register as an affiliate, you can be able to promote the products from the platform. So you get to connect with your PayPal, your Skrill, and all those pioneers platform that you can be able to receive payment. But aside coming to CJ.com and other platforms that offer affiliate product that you can market and make money from, like I mentioned earlier, you could also talk to your friend who are doing amazing things and connect with them, bargain a commission that you can get from every time you make a sale of their product, and you could start promoting that on your social platform. You could start promoting that on your website. You could also start sending that as an email to your email list if you have an email list. So these are also ways to leverage on the internet, promoting other people's products for a commission. That is what affiliate marketing is basically all about. So, sorry, babe. Okay, great. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so let me go back to something I actually wanted to point out here, which is points to note about affiliate marketing. You won't get instant results. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. The results are not automatic. You might even uh, be making the promotion maybe for even 1 month. You will make sales. Okay, so you have to understand. You have to understand that it's not automatic. It's not automatic. The results are not automatic, and you have to understand that um, that you can't promote what you don't know. First of all, you have to be a testifier of that product. You have to understand the product. You have to either understand the product or um, have used the product before to be able to promote the product. If you've not used the product, the best thing you can do is to learn about the product. So these are ways you can be able to promote products by understanding the product, then talking about the product. It's much easier that way. I remember when I was promoting a particular company. We went for a presentation, and I did my own research about the product differently from what other people know about the product. What I did was to see key points about this product that we're talking about, and I was able to sell it. It was easy for me to sell it because I was able to understand about the product, learn about few things that most people don't know about the product. It helped me to stand out. So as an affiliate marketer, this is how you actually stand out in promoting any product you want to start promoting. You first learn the product, being able understand what the product, the benefits of the product, the potential. What's the potential for anybody that is going to be using this product? What are they going to benefit from using the product? And then the last point is pick a niche you love and stick to it. Diversify later. What I mean is this: you could say, okay, you could be a beauty person, you could be a fashion person, you could be someone that loves technologies, you could be someone that loves cars. So you could pick a niche, stick to it, and diversify later when you've grown, maybe after maybe 1 year or 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years. Be able to diversify much later, not when you are actually starting out. Stay at it for a minimum of 6 months, 7 months, and push the product before you start thinking of diversifying, so that you can be able to be an authority in that area. You can be able to be an authority in that area, so it will be easy for people to identify you with that niche and come to you always for solutions or for the product, and you could always be making sales. Okay, all right. So that's basically it. And there's a platform you could learn where you could start your affiliate marketing journey. You could see the link on the screen, the bits.ly/learn capital letter AFF. You could visit the link. I would share the link. You could visit the link and learn about affiliate marketing. There's so many things you could avoid. There are so many pitfalls, the challenges that people have faced promoting affiliate marketing products. You could avoid that by learning how to position yourself as an affiliate marketer if you really want to leverage on the affiliate marketing area on the internet. Okay, so moving on to the next one is copywriting. Now, copywriting is the art and science of writing a copy, being able to use words to sell a product or service and convince a prospective customer to take action. Okay, copywriting is different from just writing a post. That I'm going to explain the difference between content marketing and copywriting. Copywriting is actually an advanced way of writing. It's before a copywriter would bring out a word or would publish a word. Sorry. Okay, sorry a minute. I'm going to respond to that. Sorry. Okay. Now, so copywriting is an advanced way of writing. It's different from what you write on your Facebook post. Different from what you write on your Instagram. It's different from um, what you do on a daily basis on your WhatsApp writing. Copywriting is advanced. You talk about a particular product in a different way entirely. I'm going to show you an example of a copyright, a sales copy that could that could put you off, like, what's this? Like, what's this? So copywriting is basically the art and science of writing a copy, basically on websites or for ads or promotional materials to promote a product or services. So this is a very high in demand skill. If you're able to position yourself as a very good copywriter, trust me, you're going to be making a whole lot of money from the internet. People are going to pay you a whole lot. When I mean a whole lot, because it takes a lot to actually come out with a copyright word that people can use to promote their product. It takes a lot. Okay. Then let's talk about the content marketing. Content marketing is basically a form of online writing that blogs and business use as a marketing strategy to grow their business. That it's different. Okay. Writing content including website copy, white papers, blog posts, social media content, and product descriptions on websites and all that. So content writing is different. Both of them are actually a high in demand skills. To be able to write content for people, people earn as high as $50 per copy for per blog post. People earn as that high, to write content for people. So you could position yourself as a copywriter and also as a content writer, whichever niche you want to pick, either as a copywriter or also or as a content writer. You could position yourself and make a whole lot from the internet using this area. So this is an example of a copyright of a sales copy. Now, this is a company that if you look at it right now, you'll be feeling like, what's this? That they sound too cocky. They sound too cocky about their products. They're like, they're actually not selling to everybody. If you read it, you'll be able to understand that they're not for everybody. They're not for everyone on the street. They are for a specific target audience. So, as a sales copy, as a copywriter, sorry, as a copywriter, you know your audience, you're able to define your audience, you're able to talk about your audience, you're able to communicate with your audience in the language they could understand. A poor man can come here right now and read this thing. I'm like, what's this? Why is this one feeling so? Why are they feeling? What are they feeling like? Right? But someone that understands that these people are talking to them would easily buy their product. So they've been able to segment their audience. They don't need the person that is dreaming about having their products. That they don't need that. They want people that already, they don't need to dream. They just walk up straight and pick up the item. Okay. All right. So that's basically that about sales copy. Sorry, can you use the chat section and say have you what you've been hearing so far? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, great, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the difference between copywriting and content marketing as a content writer or whichever one. Now, a copywriter drives sales and or lead generation. A content writer uses storytelling to bring a business to life. Um, yeah, a business to life. A copywriter delights the reader so they want to take action. Now, if you go back to if you go back to if you go back to this sales copy, there's an audience this guy this copywriter is trying to talk to, and those audience would take action immediately because they believe that this is what they actually want. This is the product they want for themselves to up their class, to define their class, and the kind of lifestyle they want. Okay, they are talking to a particular audience to take action, and then there's also different form of copywriting whereby someone could write a there's a landing page to describe a particular product. They communicate in a way that compels you to take action. They communicate in a way to make you click on the CTA button, call to action button. Okay, so that's the that's the activity of a copywriter. Okay, so a content writer informs, educates, and engages the reader. So you're getting the benefit, the differences right now. The copywriter delights the reader, so they take action. A content writer is informing and educating and engaging the readers. Okay. Now, a copywriter uses emotion to seal the deal, and a content writer builds, or let's say over time, use words to build trust, so that at a point they want to promote a particular product, they can easily get buyers. They can easily get people that say, okay, fine, I want to subscribe to this. That's the work of a content writer. They build over time. But a copywriter gives you straightforward. His idea is that before you finish reading my copy, you should make sure that you take action. That's it. It's the game of a copywriter. Okay, and then a copywriter basically use their content for ads, emails, website, and social media platforms. And the content writer also do that for the blogs, articles, and white papers. So they are also writing on platforms that could help them reach their audience. But there's a difference in their tone of communication, the tone of connecting with the readers. One is telling one to take action and define their audience. One is building an audience by educating, informing, and engaging them. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's move on to the next point to note about copywriting and content writing. First, you have to be vast in your research. You have to be a person of words. You have to go beyond what you know. You have to improve your vocabularies. You have to You have to read a lot, okay? And then secondly, you have to be creative in your writing. And the third point is you have to be natural with your words. Yes, you have to be natural with your words. Um, there's no need to sell out what you're not offering. Okay, and then it's never too late to start as a copywriter or as a content writer. It's never too late. It's never too late. A lot of people are going to still catch up with, but then you would have been a bit 2 steps or 5 steps ahead of them. There are about 3.5 billion, 3.5 billion to 4.5 or 5 billion people that are yet to even know what is the internet, that are yet to even understand what you know. Okay, so it's never too late to start at any point. It's never too late to start, and then you have to also be open to learn from others. You have to be open to learn from others. It's very important. Okay, so let's move on to the next point on key areas we are going to be leveraging on the internet. Cryptocurrency trading. Yeah. So this is one area that I also believe that you can leverage on as an individual, and I'm going to explain that. Okay. Cryptocurrency trading is the activity of speculating on cryptocurrency price, movement, or buying or selling of coins via an exchange. I'm going to show you what an exchange looks like. Exchanges like BetaFST. Let's go to my browser so we can actually see what an exchanger looks like. Okay, so let's go to BetaFST. Okay, this is an African based exchange. Now, I'm going to be explaining cryptocurrency, what it's all about, so you can be able to have an overview of what cryptocurrency is all about, and then um, how you can leverage on it. And then this another exchanger, Binance. Okay, sorry. Um, sorry. Okay. So this is an exchanger too. What is basically an exchanger? Exchanger is a place where people from different areas of the world, irrespective of their color, black, white, wherever, they come together as a market into a market and they trade cryptocurrencies. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. Okay, so let me basically give you a brief about cryptocurrency so that when I'm explaining this, it will be a bit clear to you. Okay. So what is actually cryptocurrency? You have been having this question like, what is this cryptocurrency? You've been hearing about it. What is it all about? And all that. So basically, cryptocurrency is just like you have your Malaysian ringgit and USD, pounds, naira, etc., but in a digital form, decentralized from any form of external control and limitations, secured by a technology called the blockchain technology. Okay, it's just like the way we have your naira, but in a digital format, whereby it is decentralized from any form of external control. So there is no control of the government limiting you from how much you can have, monitoring how much you own, and all the rest. So it's a digital form of currency that gives people the power to control their wealth, that control the money they have. Okay, so now, the beauty about cryptocurrency is that transactions cannot be altered, it cannot be muted, and it can be viewed on a blockchain explorer. I'm going to show you what a blockchain explorer looks like. Okay, and it's also a form of exchange between individuals and are widely accepted by corporations as a form of payment. Okay, there are companies, a lot of companies out there right now, they don't need you to send dollar, they don't need you to start doing the Western Union and the whole lot of this. All they don't need you to do is, oh, if you have cryptocurrency, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies. I'm going to explain that to you, and they send it to you. They send their wallet address, and you can be able to send money to them and all that. Okay, so let's go back, let's go and show you how this looks like. Okay, so basically this is an exchanger where you can be able to exchange you have your US dollar in digital format. You could exchange it to buy different type of cryptocurrencies. And let's go to one of the markets, coin market cap. Okay, um, while it's loading, first of all, the first coin to be created, the first cryptocurrency to be created is Bitcoin. It was created in 2009 um, by a guy who believes that although he's using a name that we don't know if it's real or not, but because he saw a problem. What problem was did he saw? The limitations that's involved whereby um, if I want to send money to someone, I have to go to the bank, queue up, and file up a whole lot of things, documents, and they have to verify and all that stuff. He found that that's too stressful. The world we are advancing into needs something in split seconds. Okay, the world we are advancing into needs something in split seconds, and you need to develop some, just like the way Tim Berners-Lee was able to found the internet. A lot of people would have laughed at him. A lot of people would have said, "What are you trying to form? What yeah, this is not gonna it's not gonna be sustainable. This is not gonna be real. People are not going to use it and all those stuff." I'm so sure people said so many negative things about it, but here we are, 31 years after. We are using it on the internet. We're leveraging on the internet now. There's a new phase which we're launching into as on the digital space, which is being able to transact digitally using the digital currencies, which is all these currencies we're talking about today, the currencies and the rest of that, the bitcoins and so many. Okay, so right now we have about 5,563 cryptocurrencies worldwide. Okay, and the market capitalization is it's in $1 trillion, about 275 billion dollars. Sorry, $275 billion, and the dominance right now is about 64.7%. So the cryptocurrency is dominating gradually. 64% dominance in the world. A lot of people are waking up to it. A lot of people are adapting it. A lot of people are adopting as a form of exchange, as a form of what they can use to collect money in services and all that. So basically, this is where the world is actually moving on to. And you, as an individual, you're here right now watching this. This also an opportunity for you to tap into the cryptocurrency world. You could always chat me up. That there are platform you could learn on how to trade cryptocurrencies and also buy and sell cryptocurrencies and all that. We're going to be having a training on Wednesday where we're also going to be sharing how to trade cryptocurrency. So now this is where the world is actually going to. You also have to open your mind and open your understanding and learn what it's all about. The thing about cryptocurrency is that you have control over your money. Your money is in your wallet. You wake up in the morning, you see it, you can send it to anybody who has a wallet address, a Bitcoin or other form of cryptocurrencies. They are actually accepted. So there's a whole lot about cryptocurrency. I'm not going to draw much on that. So, but then I made a promise. I'm going to show you what an explorer, a blockchain explorer means. Let me say blockchain.org. Yeah, blockchain explorer. I'm going to show you what that means. Now, what a blockchain explorer is basically an explorer that if you want to verify a transaction, let's say somebody say, oh, Pastor Sam, I'm actually going to send you $50 to Bitcoin. and then the person says, okay, send me your wallet address, and the person sends the $50 to you, and you've not gotten the money, the Bitcoin in your wallet address, and you're worried like, have you sent it? The person says, yes, I've sent it to you, and the person, you're like, no, you're doubting the person. All you just need to do is to ask the person to send you the transaction hash. Yes, transaction hash or address of the transaction that they carried out. You come to this Explorer, type it. Once you type the transaction hash here, it's going to bring out the information about that transaction. Now, this proves this brings the issue of solves the issue of transparency. So people having to trust people over the internet. This is what the blockchain technology was able to solve using cryptocurrency. So when someone comes say, okay, they want to confirm your payment, they can come to this Explorer. Even when I my first wallet, I created my first wallet in 2016. Bought few Bitcoins and all the rest of that. See, if I want to confirm a particular transaction right now, all I just need to do is to come to this Explorer and search for that transaction. Even the transaction of 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you can still track it. You can still view it, but you cannot alter it. You cannot mute it. You cannot delete it. You cannot do anything. It's there. It's going to be there always. So that is the beauty of the cryptocurrency. It gives you the power to be able to over your money. Okay. Does this make sense? Does it make sense so far? What you've seen about cryptocurrency, does it make sense so far? Is it a bit clear? You can use the chat section. Is it clear? Does it make sense so far? Okay. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay, great, great. So it's actually huge. Now, what is the potential for you aside learning this, aside knowing about what the cryptocurrency and all that? The potential for you is this: as an individual, you could learn how to trade, buy and sell. Now, if, this is a market. You could come here and learn about cryptocurrency. We're going to be teaching in partnership with this company. We're going to be teaching people how to be able to trade cryptocurrencies and the rest of that. Now, what do I mean by trading? Trading basically means, okay, I bought cryptocurrency. By the way, in 2009, when cryptocurrency was founded, it was less than $1. Yes, it was actually less than $1. Inconsequential, not valuable, like nothing. People didn't even value it. One Bitcoin there was in 2010, one Bitcoin was around $1 between that range. Now, what actually blew up this cryptocurrency was when one guy went to go and buy pizza. He was hungry. He heard about cryptocurrency and he bought a whole lot. He has a lot because it's something that people had access to. He could easily buy and have a lot. So he went to go and buy pizza, and he used 10,000 Bitcoins to buy one pizza. He was hungry. He used 10,000 to buy one pizza. And people said the conversation started. They were like, "What's these? Are using 10,000 to buy one pizza for?" And the rest of that. So people started learning about this thing, the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin, and the rest of that. So you know how people become curious, and the education started. People started learning about it, and gradually the prices started going up. Currently, as I talk to you right now, here is the value of one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin, as I'm talking to you right now, is worth $9,678. Yes, $9,678. Something that was $1, less than $1 in 2009. Within a span of 10 years, it have risen. In 2018, Bitcoin rose to about $20,000. It went that high and came down. So it's volatile. I'm going to explain all those things. It's volatile, but this Bitcoin can never, Bitcoin can never go back to $1 ever, from $9,000 ever. From that point to $1, it's not possible. It's not going to happen because a lot of people have actually adopted as a form of exchange, as a form of usage. Use case, they can use it to buy and sell and all that. So, and people are trading with it. So the possibility of Bitcoin going back to $1 is like is like saying that the internet is going to go back, is going to turn off, or the internet is going to go off. It's not. The likelihood is very, very slim. It's not. Um, I would say it's not possible. It's nearly impossible. Like, it's not possible. Okay, so you can still tap into it, right? You can still tap into it and leverage on cryptocurrency. You can still tap into it and leverage on buying and selling cryptocurrency and making money for yourself. A lot of people make as much as $1,000 every day trading cryptocurrency, but you have to have your capital to be able to make that high. A lot of people make $50, $20, whichever amount. There's no limitation. There is no segregation. There's no look down on the market that, oh, because you're not educated. There's no race. There's not. It's decentralized. Okay, so it's so powerful that you need to start looking at this area and say, okay, what can I do here? And in the next in the coming years, people are going to start having that on the website. Although as a website designer like I am right now, I could build your own website for you to be able to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment among other payments you want on your website. So there's a whole lot that's going to be happening on the internet. So people are also positioning themselves as an educator. They will teach you about cryptocurrency, and then you get to pay them. And people are also sending signals to people to be able to buy and sell cryptocurrency that are profitable that particular day. Okay, so this is basically a whole lot. I think I've actually spent more time than I should on this, basically because I want you to be able to understand cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's move on to forex trading. Forex trading is the main through which one currency is changed into another. Forex trading is just like like Bitcoin to, well, Bitcoin is also cryptocurrency trading is also trading of different currencies. Forex trading is also trading of currencies that we all know about: the US dollar against the euros, the pounds, and the Malaysian uh, money, and all the rest of that. So a whole lot is happening on the internet, and people are learning how to do forex trading. People are learning how to trade cryptocurrencies, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Here are a few things you need to know. Okay, I'm going to play out this disclaimer. Cryptocurrencies and forex trade are highly volatile, but also profitable. You have to understand that. It comes with its own risks, but it comes with its own benefit. Just like everything in this life, there are the good part and the bad part. So you could lose all your money, but you have to first learn. You don't have to be greedy. You have to take away greed whatsoever. You have to also learn as much as possible. There is no end to how much you can learn. So this is a disclaimer on cryptocurrency. So that if you're taking the step into cryptocurrency, you have to understand that you're bearing the risk, and you have to consult people that experience into this area. They can be able to guide you so you don't make mistakes. Okay. All right. So points to note about cryptocurrency forex trading: it's highly volatile, like I mentioned. Learn before you start trading. Don't just jump into it and put in your dollar that you want to fund that you can do it yourself. What is the internet and all that stuff? Go and learn. Pay to learn. Pay people to teach you how to do these things, because when you learn, trust me, is a knowledge that you are going to benefit for the next for the next 10, 20 years. People that learned how to trade in 2005 or 2015 are still making money from it till date. They've not stopped making money from it. Okay, so it's a high income making skill. Yes, like you could make a whole lot. If you build your portfolio is having a base capital you're using to trade, buy and sell every day, you could make a whole lot for yourself every day. People make as high as $100, $200, $1,000, $10,000 based on your capital or on your capital strength and being able to lend. They didn't start making that amount from day one. They learned how to do it. Okay, they learned how to do it. So you have to open your mind to learning. Okay, sorry. Before we go to video editing, be attentive to market trends and analysis. Yes, you have to be attentive to the market trends and analysis. Okay, and the next point is legal to trade. Well, you alone is responsible for the risks involved. Okay, it's legal to trade. It's not illegal. Oh, sorry. It's not illegal. Banks and organizations, corporations hire forex traders to trade for them. So you could also learn forex trading and position yourself very well. That you could get hired to trade for companies and all that. Okay, and you could teach people to also learn. So it's a high income skill that you can also leverage on. Okay, so the next is video editing. Okay, yeah, video editing. About 2.8 billion videos are viewed daily on YouTube. Let's go back to, because as much as we're talking, we also want to show how these things are. Let's go to see. Let me tell you what happens here every day. Once it's 12 a.m., the countdown starts from 0. Yes. So the countdown starts from 0 for some key statistics. This one doesn't start down from 0. This doesn't start from 0, but this starts from 0. Okay. The emails start from 0. The Google search starts from 0, and the blog post starts from, all these ones, they start from 0. So once it's 12 a.m., all these things starts counting from 0 immediately. Okay. So this when I was making my slide, the number I had then was 2.8 billion. So you could see right now, today alone, we have about 3.6 billion views on YouTube. I want to hear you say this is huge. This is huge, right? You could type and say this is huge. So yeah, so 3.6 billion videos. At the end of the day, sometimes it gets up to 4 billion views. Videos. At the end of, sometimes you get to see 5 billion views every single day. So what does that tell you? Now, what that means for you as an individual is to position yourself. All you just have to do is simple. Go and learn how to do video editing. Okay, now video editing and production is the activity of creating engaging video content for either entertainment, education, and business promotion. People consume more data watching videos than reading. I remember while I, because I'm into data sales, telecommunication services, and all the rest of that, people come like, oh, my data finishes on time, and all the rest of that, and I'm like, you watch videos? Yeah. The person say, yeah, I watch videos. But they have no idea that how much video consumes data. So a lot of people prefer to watch videos than read books. Yes, true of us. You could say true of us. True of us. People prefer to watch videos than read books. True of us. Great. So a lot of people are watching so many. You could see on your WhatsApp status about 2 videos, 5 videos, people uploading, engaging content. So as an individual, you can position yourself to learn how to make videos, engaging videos, and this could yield money for you. Okay, this could yield money for you as an individual. You could be making money. People can reach out to you to make videos for them for their business, to promote a particular product or services that are rendering and all that. So it's a whole lot. Trust me, it's a whole lot. So bearing in mind that there are about 2.8 billion views, videos that are viewed every single day, is a huge market for you. So you can tap into it by learning how to do video editing. I'm going to share this link again. See if I can copy that. I'm going to share this link on the chat section. I'm doing that right now. So you could visit that to learn how to do video editing and also affiliate marketing process. Um, okay. All right. So yeah. So this is high income making skills that you can learn today and start making videos. I have one of my mentors that joined us on this section. Thank you. He actually uh, tell me a few things about uploading videos on YouTube and the rest of that. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing daily trying to push out content. He has been into video editing and also uploading videos on YouTube for more than 5, 6, 7 years. Okay, so he's experienced in video editing, uploading videos. Yeah, he has over 10 channels. Yeah, so there's a whole lot you can, and let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of money to be made on YouTube. YouTube pays video content creators a whole lot. They set out a budget. They set out a budget that is even more than Nigeria as a country's budget in a year, even in 2 years. Our entire budget in 2 years. It's huge. It's big. So you could leverage on video editing. Okay. So let's move on to the next slide, which is digital course creation. Now, if if you watch, a lot of people are moving to learn online, to study online, and all to get certificates online, a whole lot. So you could learn how to create digital course, and then teach people your knowledge or maybe your skill, and make money from it. Or you could also you could also you could also leverage on platforms that have an opportunity for you to be able to upload your videos and sell for a particular fee. You could refer people to go and take the course. When they take the video course, they learn something very tangible, and they get to pay you. Or you could learn how to create course for people. Now, I'm going to mention here is that people are going to be looking for people that can help them manage their course creation platform. I create courses for people. I have a course platform that we're going to be launching soon that could allow people upload their courses. We're going to be having some metrics we're going to put in place that we're going to be able to upload your course and get paid. Okay, just like the likes of Udemy and the rest of it. So you could upload your skill that you know how to do very well, and you believe that if someone learns it, they can be able to also start making money, high income making skills. You could come on our platform and also upload it for people to learn and learn from what you're able to do, and also start making money for themselves. Okay, so this will be coming. I will share the information much later, but we're still building, and we're definitely going to be launching before the end of this month. Okay, so I create course for people. You could have a course and say, oh, I want you to create my own website where I can sell my own course. I could do that for you. There's a lot of people that you could also learn those skills. Yes, you could learn. It's not just about me telling you that, okay, I could do that. These are skills you can learn. You can start advertising yourself that, oh, I can create course for you. I can help you to structure your courses for people to be able to learn from you. Okay, so the beauty of these areas I mentioned is that high income making skills that you can offer as a business, as a personal business, and or get hired doing so. And in conclusion, I am going to say a few things, which is before you start, I mentioned about 5 key areas. Please do not say, oh, you want to go and do all of them. That would be a wrong move. Pick a niche. Pick one you're going to be very comfortable with doing. You're going to be very comfortable in teaching or learning or whichever one. But you have to first of all pick a niche. It's very, very important to pick a niche and focus on that niche for a minimum of 6, 7 months or 1 year. Mark, minimum of that period of time. Pick a niche. That way you can be able to maximize that niche and make money out of that niche. Okay, so in picking a niche, you have to first analyze your strengths. In picking a niche, you have to first analyze your strengths, and then you could also check your staying power, and you could also ask yourself, um, can you be able to do this in the next 3 years? So you pick a niche either for I'm going to scroll back to the 5 key okay, 5 key areas. Okay, so you either say, okay, I want to do affiliate marketing. You either say, okay, I want to do copywriting and content marketing, and you say, okay, I want to go into cryptocurrency and forex trading. And then you could say, oh, I want to go into video editing and digital course creation. Whichever one you want to go into, you have to define your niche that you want to go into, and then look at what other people are doing and see how you can define your own niche itself. A lot of people today are using House of Tara, from House of Tara's need, House of Tara, House of this, House of this, House of this, because someone was able to define their niche. Okay, so define your own niche. Be able to put yourself aside from a whole lot of distractions, and be able to move along with your niche for a minimum of 1 year, 6, 7 months minimum. Yeah. Okay. Analyze your strength. Are you able to do this? Are you going to be able to stay to do this for as long as possible? Okay. All right. Then define the next point in closing. As I close to take your questions, the next point is define your why. Okay. Your why could be that you want to have freedom, you want to control your time. When I started my digital journey, I had a why. What was my why? I need to make money from the internet, because that's where everybody is going to be going to. Back then, I believe that was where everybody's going to go to, and I believe that I need to learn. I need to go and learn. I need to go and start um, um, gathering a whole lot of knowledge about this internet and how to maximize it, all that. But then I said something to myself before I ventured wholly into digital space. I told myself, how can I be on the internet and not making money, and then I'll be using the money I'm making from my own side business to come on the internet and then spend. basically that's like that idea was striking to me. Like, I can't be coming over the internet with the money I'm making, because then I was actually running my food business. Because yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah. So I was running my food business then, and with my mom, we were running our family restaurant, and we I was making money, but I was using that money to come to the internet. I was using that money to come to the internet. But I felt like, no, I should also be making money from the internet. Aside the fact that I'm making money from my food, I also be making money from the internet. So I told myself that if I don't make money in a day or in 1 week from the internet, I'm not going to come online. Yeah, I made that decision. I don't know if anybody can actually make the decision right now. But I made that decision. I said, I'm not going to make I'm not going to come online. I'm not going to subscribe to come online. Then we're using Android Symbian phones then. So, but I was conscious of what I actually want. I want to actually make money from. I want to leverage on the internet. I want to be able to provide service, provide knowledge to people, and also be able to make money from. Because you can't make money from the internet if you have nothing to offer. That's one point you need to know. So you can't make money from the internet if you have nothing to offer. If you are desperate about making money without having anything or service or products to offer to the for people to buy or get into, trust me, you're not going to make any single dime. You'll just be running around. Okay, so define your why. Define your why. Define your why. That's basically the end point of what I'm actually trying to say. Define your why. Define why you're coming to the internet. Define your niche. And so here, ladies and gentlemen, is where I draw the curtain, and I'm so pleased to have you listening to me, and I'm so pleased to have you on this training with me. So thank you so much. You could reach out to me through my email or social platform. When you type Sir Bountiful, you could be able to reach out to me on my social platform. And my number is actually showing on my WhatsApp. You could also connect with me. And so thank you so much. And I'm pleased to have you